A very good morning to all our Sports Today family members. And yes, today is Super Sunday. Nothing to do with cricket, but in the world of athletics, where India is on the cusp of achieving something quite remarkable. And for one individual in particular, he would have completed total javelin if you look at the stakes that are there. Yes, today everybody's eyes will be late night. They will all be burning the midnight oil because at 11:45 p.m. IST, Niraj Chopra is going to begin his quest for the one medal that has eluded him in the World Athletics Championship, and that is, you guessed it, the gold medal. I'll come to Niraj a bit later, but now let me tell you the world of cricket, what all has been happening and the fallout of the Pakistan-Afghanistan series. There has been quite a lot of hostility and tension. And what is the hostility and tension? We all knew that we saw in the second ODI at Hambantota, where Babar Azam was engaged in a very animated conversation with, you may say, Mohammad Nabi. What was the conversation all about? Well, it emerges that Babar Azam had suffered a lot of abuse at the hands of the Afghanistan bowlers. Then after that, the run-out incident ensured that lot of hostilities had taken place. But actually in the third ODI, there are a lot of reports coming from the Pakistan media outlets that there were clashes between Pakistan and Afghanistan supporters outside of the R. Premadasa Stadium following the end of the third ODI. Now those reports, if they are to be believed, it represents yet again a rising hostility amongst the fans of Pakistan and Afghanistan. You'll remember in 2019 in Leeds, during the World Cup, outside of the stadium, there were fights and clashes between Afghanistan and Pakistan supporters over one political banner that was flown over the stadium. Then you saw in the 2022 Asia Cup, in the match at Sharjah, how Afghanistan and Pakistan supporters were really violent at each other. And now this is a continuation of it. Remember, Pakistan and Afghanistan have not been on good terms for a very long time, especially ever since bilateral relations were cut. Their cricket bilateral relationships were cut. So, in that way, there is a lot of fuel to this fire at this point. This Pakistan-Afghanistan fans confrontation at Colombo, it's been reported by Pakistan media outlets. We don't know for certain whether there were any clashes, whether there were any videos taken, or if those videos are taken, are they genuine, are they fake? It's all not verified at this point in time, but there are reports floating around. But even if it happens, it does not surprise anybody because of the long 4-year hostility that we have been seeing ever since the 2019 World Cup. So, Pakistan are the number 1 ODI ranked team in the world. They have won the series 3-0. Their players have been playing in Sri Lanka for the past 1 month with the Lanka Premier League, with this ODI series, and now they'll be heading back to Pakistan to prepare for the Asia Cup. The first match is at Multan. And remember, they are coming back to Palakele on September 2 for the India-Pakistan encounter. So, Pakistan are gearing up in a big way. But remember, with only 3 days to go, a lot of build-up is expected for the Asia Cup. So stay tuned to Sports Today for all the latest news and updates that we'll be getting you for the Asia Cup. Sticking with the Pakistan versus Afghanistan situation, there is one tweet by Ravichandran Ashwins, and it says, "Live in peace." Do you think it's about the Pakistan-Afghanistan relationships? No. It was on the run out that Fazal Haq Farooqi did on Shadab Khan in Hambantota. Now that tweet explains a whole lot of sequences, and it once again reignites the debate. Oh, they should have actually, did he complete his bowling action? Did he ensure that, did he give a fair warning and all that? Why? Yet again, Ashwin has jumped into this debate, and you will not want to miss out his tweet on what he has said. So, Ashwin has given out a big tweet on this run-out incident that happened between Shadab Khan and Fazal Haq Farooqi. And it is consistent with his viewpoints as to what he has maintained on the run-out. In my honest opinion, IMHO, you cannot come out of the crease. Warning or no warning, it is in the rule. You cannot go out of the crease, because it's an unfair advantage. Now, everybody will be saying every day there is a KL Rahul update. Why? Well, you have to understand that whether you like it or not, KL Rahul is going to provide the balance and he'll make the team composition right. If he bats at number 5, if he keeps wickets, your team composition is sorted out. That is the reason why every update on KL Rahul must be taken very, very seriously indeed. Indian fans will as usual be divided. Oh, we don't need him. Oh, some will say we need him. But KL Rahul is an important part. That is why so much scrutiny is there on his fitness. According to the latest reports that have come from the NCA, KL Rahul is apparently doing very well in his wicket keeping drills as well as in his fitness drills. Now remember, Shreyas Iyer is fully fit. He is expected to slot back. KL Rahul, he is expected to miss the Pakistan game, but it could all take place at the toss. The decision could be taken whether KL is 100% fit or he is not fit. Remember, the India versus Pakistan match is the first game in the league stages. India will then play Nepal. So, India and Pakistan are going through from this group. It is the other group which is the group of death, because it's Afghanistan, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh. So, in that, one of the major teams could get knocked out in that. So, KL Rahul is fighting for fitness in the Pakistan game. He might be fit for the Nepal game, but the decision could be taken last minute at the toss of the India versus Pakistan encounter. So far the reports are stating that KL Rahul is doing very well in his drills. So fingers crossed that he regains fitness and that he plays in the India versus Pakistan encounter and not the India versus Nepal game. Because remember, you would want to score some runs, but then there are sections of the Indian fan who will say, oh, he got it against Nepal. What is the big deal? Runs are runs. Wherever you get it, whoever you get it against. The BCCI is going to hold its AGM on September 25th in Mumbai. So, there crucial decisions will be taken on the future of Indian cricket. Some major stakeholders will be involved in this, especially on the media rights front. What's going to happen? All that will be decided at the BCCI AGM soon. So, September 25th, that is the date. But from cricket now, let us shift to Super Sunday today in the World Athletics Championship in Budapest. There are three Indian entities in the fray. One of them is Parul Chaudhary in the 3000 meter steeplechase final. She will be aiming to create history and become the first athlete since Anju Bobby George or since Niraj Chopra to get a medal in any other discipline. Remember, her feat itself was stupendous, making it to the final of 3000 meter steeplechase. But again, winning a medal is a big feat in itself. So, congratulations to Parul Chaudhary for at least getting to the final. Now, all eyes will be on that today. In the evening, we will see Parul Chaudhary in the 3000 meter steeplechase. But this man, Niraj Chopra, he is on the cusp of achieving something very special indeed. And remember, you're talking about India versus Pakistan in the Asia Cup? No. We could very well be having India versus Pakistan in the World Athletics Championship final as well, because it will be Niraj Chopra versus Arshad Nadeem. Arshad Nadeem, remember, he threw 90.18 and won the gold medal in the Commonwealth Games. But at the same time, you have to understand, he's crossed 90 and coming out of an injury. Niraj Chopra on the other hand, 89.94. If he gets the gold and throws 90 meters, he has achieved total javelin. I'll be doing a special preview on Niraj Chopra pretty soon, so stay tuned to Sports Today for that. But perhaps the defining image, maybe you will get a defining image in the night today, but the best image that we have seen is this particular bunch. 4x400 meters. They have managed to upset the entire apple cart and get into the final of the 4x400 meter relay. Now remember, one of the athletes in this, Rajesh Ramesh, for a brief second or two, he was ahead of the Americans. Now that, who would have imagined that Indian athletics would have matured at such a stage? Now realizing that he was going to be pipped by an Indian, the American decided to ensure that, okay, I have to put in my all. So that is why India have broken the Asian record, and if they had run like this in the Tokyo Olympics, they would have secured bronze. This is the defining image of the World Athletics Championship for India in Budapest. Now, whether they will achieve success today does not matter, but at this point, it is very important that look at the achievements that have been there. It's a fantastic feeling indeed. So now, today you also have the Dutch Grand Prix at Zandvoort, and Max Verstappen has secured a pole. Can he go for a hat-trick there at Zandvoort? Because remember, this is a circuit where he has absolutely dominated. Lewis Hamilton is 13th, and that's why it is going to be yet another continuation of the domination that Max Verstappen's had. Remember, Formula 1 is returning after a break. So now, after the break, nothing seems to have changed. Super Max dominating every single time. So today, You have some stories related to the world of cricket, in particular KL Rahul's fitness is a major thing on Ashwin's tweet, which I'll be doing very shortly. But all attention will be on the World Athletics Championship in Budapest. Today, you could end up with 2, maybe a miraculous 3. Who knows? Because you have 3 javelin throwers in the 3 Indian javelin throwers, but 2 of them have not crossed 84. Niraj is the contender. Maybe Parul Chaudhary could be a contender. The 4x400 meters men's team could be a contender. We wish them all the best of luck. A whole of India is cheering for them. And remember, Niraj is on the cusp of completing total javelin then. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.